Okay, guys, welcome back. Let's start again. So earlier, like I said, uh, I got an iPhone. So when it's too hot, when it's overheated, it just automatically shut itself down. So it shut down. So basically, I was waiting for it to cool down for us to come back and update you and show you how things looks like with the OIC Road and the turntable. We're gonna update you here now with the turntable flyover or the overpass bridge. So as we updated you few days back, we just updated you the what's the point you speeding when you know you're going to stop? Look at that. He knows he's going to stop and he's speeding. So I don't see the point. So you're here for the customers, you're a commercial vehicle and you're speeding. It's crazy. Anyway, let's move on. So now we got our fuel. So we're gonna drive down to Turntable Flyover Bridge or Overpass Bridge and give it an update here. Then from here we're gonna take you all the way to Sukuta traffic light turning toward Jambanjeli, and we're heading actually to the farm after here. We're heading to the farm in Jambur. So basically my worker says they need water. So I have to take the generator for them. They got a pump there. We got a borehole. We're taking the generator so that we can pump some water and they can have some water to drink and the animals can have water to drink because we got 2,000 liter tank there, water storage. So which is good. So we now heading to the flyover here in Turntable. This is the flyover. I don't know why this truck is slowing down. We're gonna slow down as well anyway because we're here now. So I'm gonna drive. You can drive straight actually now, but look at the traffic. Look, why is it? Why is it a traffic jam? Both lanes. Now we're lucky enough. We got this lane open for use. You can drive on the side. But I don't understand why. Oh God. So basically, it's two lanes. Oh, there's a traffic jam here because it's quite tight. It's quite tight for the vehicles to squeeze in. So, be careful here, you see. So just sorry about that. So you just have to be careful here. It's just like you could just suddenly stop, like an emergency stop. Just like you're doing your test. Like your driving instructor will just tell you stop, but you have to stop when it's safe. But here actually, ooh, you gotta be quick. You have to react quickly, otherwise there'll be damage. I don't mind my, the back, but the front, I really care the front because obviously I have no defense in there. So you see that vehicle in front of me is scratch everywhere. So that tells you the level of driving skills he's got. So this is it. I think I just want to show you guys around, but it would have been quicker if I branched left, and it would have been easier. I think this police officer, yeah, is trying to control the traffic. He's trying to control the traffic here. So see if this guy is gonna let me. Why is this? Why is he keep beeping? You think because of it, you work for this OIC road or whatever, you can just keep on beeping, and they will give it away, making people jump. You have that, the police officer. Let's go. The car won't listen to you. The driver's just gonna listen to you. No matter how much you shout, if the traffic is not moving, you're not gonna get anywhere. So this is GID, Gambia Immigration Department. That's the immigration department. It's good. You have the transport. You got a bus that takes them to work and bring them. I hope you serve the whole officers that come this end. But it actually helps. It's a big bus. You have to carry at least 50 or above. So that's good. So guys, this is it. This is the turntable flyover, the overpass bridge. See how it is? You can see it yourself. What stage we are in? We're just driving through. It's not like I'm hovering by feet. I'm driving through. So this is it. Maybe this can be even good because there's traffic here. So it's slow motion. So this is it, guys. Turntable. We covered Coastal Road not long ago, a few days back, and now we're in Turntable. So this is it. This is what Back to Africa is bringing you. Back to Africa 2023. This is what we bring to you. We give you the latest update. You know, this is all raw, guys. We're not editing nothing. We're just taking it, taking it as it is, and dishing it out like that. It's straight from the cooking pot to dish out for you to eat. So this is it for your eyes to view. So the eyes have to do the eating. And guys, keep on supporting the channel, guys. Keep on liking, watching, commenting, sharing. Overall, subscribing. Please just don't subscribe and leave it like that. Subscribe and support the channel and watch the video. That's how we get the benefit of it. That's what makes us to continue bringing you the updates. It's really not easy, guys. It's not easy. What we're doing here, creating content and dishing it out for you guys to watch, whereby it's not costing you nothing. It costs you free. For me, it costs me time, energy, at the same time money too, because obviously I have to buy diesel. I have to buy, diesel to come and drive through or to get to the point that I'm filming. So without money, I can't. I won't just turn up to the petrol station or gas station and tell them, yo, I need to go and cover some footage for my subscribers. Give me like 10 liters, 15 liters, or 20 liters. That all comes from my pocket. Everything here, guys, comes out of my pocket. I can remember when I was coming from the UK, coming here. So it cost me a lot of money to buy my gears. Like, I bought some mic. I bought like even a cheap local drone, and I bought the GoPros. I bought two GoPros. You know, and actually it's been costing me fortune for like data. So data in Gambia, we all know, is expensive. So data, like I was buying the highest bundle, guys. It was costing me fortune, guys. I can't even mention it. So there was a point I spent over $7,000 in the space of less than 2 weeks. I spent 2,000. Why is he waiting for? Why is he doing for one taxi driver? Come on, guys. Oh God, this officer stopped me here for like more than how many minutes? Giving these people a chance, and now he's creating here 3 lanes. We got 3 lanes here. So who's gonna know who's supposed to go? So sometimes, I'm sorry to say, sometimes the officers slows the traffic down a lot. To be honest, like he's still stopping this lane. And look now, we're having how many vehicles in one lane? How many vehicles in one lane? So it's making it like, oh look what he's doing. We got like, I got 1, 2, 3, 4 lane. I'm in the middle now. Look at this vehicle there. I'm like, look at it. I'm blocked out. So I'm not taking the risk with this truck on my left. I raise green. I don't know, it's a Polish company or whatever. I raise green. And look, it's just not helping actually, guys. Guys, you can see this yourself. Is he actually doing his job? And he's forgotten about us. What is he doing now? Walking away and leaving this traffic. Now look, every driver is squeezing in. So why is he doing this? Why? Look, he's taking. You guys can see that yourself. You see, he's been hand out money and he's taking that. Look, oh my good God. I'm not saying like what he's doing is wrong there. If somebody give him like something for a tire, he can take it. I do it sometimes, but don't forget about your job. Don't forget about what you got paid to do. You know, and that was covered. You guys can see that. It's not like I'm making it up. You know. But anyway, I'm not mad at that. What I'm mad of is it's causing some chaos on that track on the lane I was in. As you can see, things are getting things are getting a lot. It's like I'm getting squeezed in. It's like they're gonna kind of like just crash on me both sides. And there's a big that vehicle there that carries a tons of water, and that other car with a white color painted, you know, is off. It's there. So if I hit the one on the left, I'm the one that's gonna be and that gonna pay for the price. If the one hits me on the right, obviously the same. So who is right? Who is wrong? But anyway, let's move on. This is it. We just have to be patient driving in Gambia, and you have to be very, very careful. So if your driving skills is not up to that level to drive in the Gambia, please don't take the chance coming this end. So you're gonna shit yourself. You're gonna piss yourself, guys. It's terrifying, guys. Look, you see, this is what you get. So you behind the wheel, you as a person behind the wheel, you should be the one that's gonna be extra careful. Other than that, you'll be in a big trouble. So guys, okay, you see that vehicle? See, so nobody cares, but it is what it is. So you see that? Look at that, guys. You see that kind of overtaking. This is what you get. But I mean, I'm glad I'm used to it. Otherwise, I'll be like shitting myself. I remember like 8 years ago when I had a car crash in Guinea-Bissau. Oh, guys, I was terrified. It took me a while before I got back to the wheel, because that was that was an escape, guys. I was almost gone. I was gone. I'm telling you, I was almost gone. So this today I can narrate that story, but it took me a while before I can get in the car or sit in front of the wheel. It took me a lot of time. It took me a lot of time. So here we are turning right towards Jambur. Yeah, he's a nice guy, that uncle there, the guy, that police officer. Look at it. All those officers where the students sat under their post. He's on the traffic. I really give him credit, guys. The other day I saw him around Jambu. He's the nicest gentleman. I don't know, probably he had a career of about 20, 30 years and been a traffic cop. But to be honest, I think he's really dedicated to his job. I really recommend him getting something. If I could give out an award, I would give it to him. And there was a lady I can remember in the rainy season. She got like sandals and she was directing traffic out of the rain. And that wasn't a small rain. That was a heavy, heavy rain. So I really admire officers that does their job willingly, passionate, being passionate with their job, you know. So I admire those kind of government officials. Those are the ones that needs giving credit to. So like that uncle, I believe he's been on the service and the traffic for quite a long time. I wish I could ask him one day. I mean, I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will bump in, I'll bump into him again. Obviously, I'm not. It's not a bribe, but to say thank you. I'll give him a little bit to say thank you because he's really dedicated to his job, and he doesn't ask for a penny. I've been here 6 months, guys. Over 6 months, I've seen it all. Driving through this traffic, you see it all day in day out. Not I give them a credit. Nowadays the police officers, I do give them a maximum credit, not like before. Actually, they're very, very, very acting very professional. They're not asking for bribes or anything. So it's up to you if you're willing to give them whatever, to give them 150 or whatever. So I'm not encouraging anything like bribe when you get stopped and you bribing them or whatsoever. Just make sure all your paperwork is up to date. You got your insurance, your driving license, your road tax, and everything. That you're not breaking the rules. But sometimes, oh God, this guy is moving. This guy is walking all over. I don't know whether he's a hit or he's intoxicated with some kind of liquor. Somebody's uncle here is. Oh my good God. So this is it, guys. We're in the truck garage. This is where somebody knows him. They knows him. They call him his name. Pach. Pach. Probably they know his history. Guys, we do have a lot of alcohol dependence in here too. We do. So I can remember in my childhood time, there's a guy they call Mbasa. Those who were born in the 70s, 80s will know about him. They call him Mbasa Tat. So if you know the guy, let us know. Write in the comment. Tell me you know him and tell me where does he used to hang around. I'm not going to mention the town he used to hang around, but in my childhood days, we have a lot of alcoholic or drunkards. We know there's a guy called Mbasa Tad, Mbasa, and there's some people they're not like alcoholic dependent, but they're not right in the head. But they're quite funny. They were entertaining. So we have Mbasa Tad. He's quite drunken and he's entertaining too because it's quite funny. And there's a guy called UT Warwick. So yeah. So there's some we had like in our childhood we have a lot of funny people that used to just come with kids and entertain the kids, make them laugh and they disappear. You know? So we did have fun, guys. Even though sometimes we used to be naughty, we used to go to people's orchards or gardens. Even though my grandparents had an orchard too, so on our way there, we used to go to people's gardens or orchards. Just kids being kids. We used to go to people's garden, get some. We used to get some cashews, mangoes, oranges, cocos. We just go to your garden, basically help ourselves. That's what we used to do. That's what we used to do. So, and some people don't let you get to their gardens, so it's crazy. And I can remember in my childhood, my school days, when it's red hot. You finish school and you're walking back home. You go to people with taps. You go on up on the tap, put your hands on the tap, run the tap on, put your hands on there, and start drinking from your hands. So we did a lot. I can just carry on saying and saying about our childhood, what we used to do. Come on, guy, come on. So we did a lot. So guys, I'm not gonna bore you with my childhood story. Maybe one day I'll do a live about it. Explain about how I started my childhood or how I was being a child or being a teenager. Maybe one day. But yeah. So let's just move on. Let's just drive through and show you how things looks like here. We're here. We're heading in Jabang now. See these guys selling this shit this round? No, I don't think so. Those are citizens. Those are the local breeds. So guys in the right here, it's not an abattoir, but it's like they sell livestock in there. They sell like goats, sheep, so and sometimes they sell goat meat and stuff. And we're in Jabang now, guys. Jabang, this is Jabang. We soon head into the garage and the market, and same time the mosque. Okay. So I need a spare wheel, guys. This vehicle there probably the same model as mine. So maybe I should go and buy a spare wheel for my vehicle because this transporter was shipped from Dakar to here. So some of the stuff were taken on the way. The car stereo was stolen, and the spare wheel also was stolen. I think there was an extinguisher. No, not in this vehicle. There was an extinguisher, fire extinguisher, a small one on the other small vehicle. The one I put commercial now. He's up with another guy in front of me. He's an agent. He deals with lands and properties. And he get like rentage and that if you want to rent a property, a house and stuff. Guess he's finished work. He's going back home now. Yeah. So this is the jar oil here. Jar oil in Jabang. It's a first turntable. So Gambia here, we don't have addresses, right? At this moment, we don't have addresses. We don't have like postcodes or anything like that. But we do have like the direction we give is like when we tell you the Johnson or the first turntable, stuff like that, like the roundabout we got here. If somebody directing you, they could say, "Oh, before the first turntable, before the first turntable in Javan, just right after the school, or after the first turntable, that is a roundabout." You know, this is the way we direct. Or you come off, you turn right, or you turn left, then so and so, you see the shop, stuff like that. That's how we direct. That's how we give direction. Or else, like we're the second one here, we're the second turntable here. There's the second roundabout. You could say the second roundabout and say, "Oh my God, see, look at that. Look, guys, you see that? You see that?" That's what I'm saying to you when you're driving in the Gambia. You just have to be extra careful. And advisably, guys, be on the right lane. Don't be on the left lane because it is the fast lane over here. But some of the drivers don't care. Don't even know the fast lane or slow lane. So always try and be on the right lane and drive slow. I'm not saying slowly or slow as you can, but just maintain to the limit. Over here is 50 miles or 50 kilometers an hour. Just manage, just go on 40, 45, or whatever speed you're on. Make sure when you slam the brake, it's not going to affect you. Like, just give gap always. You see here, look at it, it broke down. So there's no, there's nothing left there, yeah. No reflector or anything. So it's just a piece of wood. So this is what you get. Always see people can just cross the road as well. So just drive extra carefully. Leave enough space as well, or enough time. Don't be rushing. Like when you're driving here, don't be rushing. Like rushing on appointments or anything. Just make sure you're driving safe and you give enough time. Make sure you give distance as well. Give a full length of a car in front. Give a full like length at least. Don't go like tailgating. Don't get too close to the car in front of you. Just in case, because just slam the brake. Like what happened earlier in that roundabout. They could just slam the brake. You wouldn't see the brake lights or anything because sometimes some of the vehicles, their lights, their brake lights or whatsoever is smashed or it's not working, right? And they don't even realize it, or they knew about it. They don't do nothing about it. Like look at this vehicle here. It's carrying like two 20-foot containers, but there's nothing there. There's no brake lights or anything. So this is what we have to be careful with. Here we got to our favorite checkpoint. Yeah, this is what do you call it again? We're in Latria Police Station. This is a checkpoint you get as well. It's a very important checkpoint. Sometimes they're here,